Yep. See, there's like all these characters. So we're gonna go through each one of the characters one by one, and it's gonna be like really slow. It's gonna take me like a week to get through all of them in training mode just to see their moves. And yeah, she's not wearing much. And we're gonna go through, because we're gonna go through all of it on one character at a time, just to make sure you guys see all the assists. And the costume stuff is kind of not that important. And we're gonna just always have Cable with the bad guy, because he's not gonna be attacking back or anything. Just so you can see what's I mean, just so we can speed through stuff. So, I guess we'll start off. That's a light punch, strong punch, light kick, strong kick. I guess like, what do they call it? Heavy, light and heavy? Yeah, that's probably what they call it. And like if you're crouched, light, strong punch. Or light punch, heavy punch, light kick, heavy kick, and that's the kick launcher, and that's the punch launcher. I don't think it's any different from the down and strong punch. We shall now see the assists. So that's beta assist right there. For the second assist. That's the third assist. And we gotta switch characters to see the first assist. That's the first assist. I don't remember what exactly the types are. So we'll just have to call it a alpha and beta and gamma, I think. And when you switch the character in, it's always this same one though. Yeah. Which one is this one I started as? I completely lost track. I don't know, she seems kind of blue, but maybe that's it. So now you can go through here and do each of these moves. So we'll start with the first one, rolling buckler, then light punch, hard punch, or a kick. So that's the rolling part. That's the light punch. That's the hard punch, or the heavy punch, I'm sorry. And the kick is that sliding kick thing. It's the same whether it's a light, or yeah, a light kick or a hard kick. Cat spike thing, that symbol thing is like, that confused me for a while. I had recorded some of this stuff like a couple weeks ago without Mike, and then I was like, shit, I can't even figure out how to do all these moves. That symbol thing isn't really making sense to me. Because to me that looks like back forwards plus punch. Because the diagonal part looks darker, like you're not actually supposed to do it, so it's probably back forwards, but it's actually forward, down, and then down forward plus punch. So it's kind of a weird shape, and the Z sort of thing on there doesn't really make sense. So yeah, from what I read online, I was apparently doing it wrong. Let's see if we can figure out how the hell we are supposed to do it though. If my sources are indeed correct. That was it, I think. And if you've noticed, that was similar to one of the assists. That was the hard punch one. So that's the light punch one. Let's try the hard punch one again. I'm just doing this with an Xbox controller, so yeah. So I think she like jumps higher on the hard punch one. But anyways, not too much of a noticeable difference. Delta kick. And the A thing at the end means that you can do that in the air also. So that was it. So she jumps up. That was a light kick. And we'll try the heavy kick. So I think she jumps higher. Whoops. So that was the aerial heavy kick version. And that's the aerial light kick version. I don't think there's really any difference with the aerial versions. But yeah, she just kind of comes down at an angle there. Sand splash, I've already done a couple times accidentally. It's that one. They don't seem any different. Doesn't have extra range. So the heavy and light versions are probably the same there. Or at least they're near enough that I can't tell. Hellcat is a grab. Gotta be close to do it. Let's try that again. That first one I did was a heavy kick version. Yeah, those look the same. Those last two were the light and then the heavy. And you have to be near your opponent to do that because it's grab, but it is unblockable, which is nice. Oh, I just remembered. Here's the, that's the dash. Let's try that. Dash away and dash forward. Just trying not to forget any moves here. But we'll do throws. Here's the, dang it. That's the back and punch throw. Forward and punch throw just looks the same, it goes forward. There's the forward kick throw and the backward kick throw. And dancing flash is okay. Whoops. That's dancing flash. The first one. Super sand splash. That's the super sand splash thing. And please help me is, yeah. And we'll get this up for the triple thing. You can see this. So they do the sand splash when you call in the assisted or whatever you want to call it version of their ultimate. So yeah. Now we'll move on to the next character because I think I've gone through all the moves. There's probably like some small link combos, as they call it, with like punch, punch, kick, that kind of crap, but I'm not gonna worry about trying to figure those out.